Thank you for joining us here today. Right. We're here today to announce our show that's taking place on the 15th of February at the Copper Box Arena, the Queen Elizabeth Park in Stratford, London. It will feature the European Heavyweight Championship, the champion Dereck Chisora, defending his title against Rudenko, undefeated challenger, 24 fights, 24 wins, 16 KOs. Dereck will be defending against him from the Ukraine, as I said. It's a tough fight for Dereck, but Dereck needs to be challenging every fight, and he insists that competition, he steps up each time because his aim is to become world champion this year. And I've been working very hard over the last few months, and certainly the last few weeks, to push his position, and I think he's going at number 2 in the WBO rankings, widely wins this fight. In addition to that, we've signed a promotional deal with Tyson Fury, who will also feature on the card. As we know, he's 21-0, and the objective is that him and Dereck fight in June this year. So if they keep winning in their fights, they will fight in June. It's a big fight for me, it's the biggest heavyweight fight out there. I can't think of another fight that much rather see Dereck Chisora in other than fighting Vladimir Klitschko. And who knows, the winner of that, if we can get the final eliminator tag for the world title, Klitschko would have to fight him. So that's our plans for Dereck. As you know, besides Dereck being his promoter, also his manager. So I'm going to make sure, move heaven and earth to make sure that he gets to a situation where he gets these fights that hopefully he wins and gets through. Obviously Tyson Fury had our ideas to say he's a quality operator, 21-0. We all know that Dereck fought him a couple of years ago. That's been and gone. Tyson did what he had to do, prepared for the fight like he should have done and came through it. But that is a nice bit of spice to this fight, because obviously a rematch. Two guys who I think are in totally different places as they were then. Tyson's become a much better fighter, and certainly Dereck Chisora has. So great for the fans, great for boxing, and that's what we're looking to happen. But before that, we're obviously going to be out in February, which is as I say, a tasty little show at the Copper Box. We also have on the card WBO European Super Middleweight Champion Frank Buglioni. He'll be fighting Gaetano Nespro from Italy. Again, Frank being stepped up every time. I think he had a tremendous performance last time out. It's the best I've seen in box. And hopefully, when he gets this guy in front of him, he'll show his further improvement and move on up the rankings. We also got the vacant Commonwealth Cruiserweight title, Tony Conquest versus Daniel Mann. Bradley Skeet will be defending his Intercontinental Worldweight title against Vivian Harris, former WBA World Champion. That's a good fight. Hughie Fury will be boxing on the card also. Young heavyweight looking to get places fast. He'll be boxing on quite a few of our shows, as you'll see over the next year, so I'm pleased with that as well. Then we've got Lewis Petit, Georgie King, Billy Morgan, Steve Collins Jr. also will fight on the card. It's a great show to open the year with, as far as I'm concerned. Interesting. It's a build-up. It's a build-up between Dereck Chisora and Tyson Fury. It's a build-up to the big fight. Neither of them can make a mistake. They can't afford to slip up. Get this one. If they keep winning, we can get this big fight on in June. I'll be a happy camper on both the finals. Unfortunately, Liam Smith won't be boxing. He's injured, so we haven't had a chance to change the backdrop because most of these changes happen overnight. Anyway, everybody's here. I know you've got lots of questions to ask, so please feel free to do so.
Frank, what's the nature of the deal with Tyson Fury? Just this and then fighting?
No, he's signed a promotional agreement.
Any idea on length? Can you tell us the length of that?
It's a length agreement.
And does that include Hughie and any other of the...
Hughie Fury will fight on our shows as well. I don't manage Tyson Fury, I'm not his manager.
And when you said you might approach somebody to make that one in June, perhaps an eliminator, have you any idea which one?
I think it's going to be an eliminator for all of them. You've got Dereck, who's a winning fighter. I mean, how many of these guys are in front of Dereck Chisora? Hardly any of them. He's been the most active fighter out of all of them. Deontay Wilder, he's not fought the opposition Dereck Chisora's fought. And he was offered his chance to fight Dereck and withdrew from it. So we've got that situation. Tyson Fury, if you know all of his own, would have certainly fought David Haye by now, wouldn't he? And that wasn't happening. So he's tried to be, as I understand, trying to be active, but as I say, because of the injury to David Haye, his career sort of hit the buffers last year.
Frank, is Mick Hennessy still the left Mick now?
No, Mick Hennessy is not.
You said he'll fight on the copper box bill, yeah? Tyson on the copper box bill.
Tyson's on it, yeah. He's fighting international heavyweight.
Will the fight in June be a cover box? Will the fight in June be a cover box?
No, it'd be a football stadium. Because that is a stadium fight. That's a big... Dereck Chisora and Tyson Fury is a huge fight. It's a huge fight. Well, I've been doing this for years and years. These are the fights that fans want to see. You've got an undefeated heavyweight who's got a win over Dereck, and you've got a Dereck Chisora that's a totally different fighter than he was when he fought Tyson Fury. And for me, I don't care what anyone says, I think Dereck Chisora is, because he's not beaten Klitschko, I think he's the next best heavyweight out there. That's why I'm committed to Dereck, that's why I've worked so hard with him over the last, all the time, certainly not so the last year. In my opinion, I think you'll find it very difficult to find a better, more exciting, more explosive heavyweight in the world at the moment than Dereck Chisora.
Frank, might this deal with Fury be a prelude to a maybe rather Hennessy fighters appearing in the pitch?
That I don't know. That I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Derek, what's the prospect of that fight in June? That must be great motivation for this one.
Got to win that first, yeah?
Yeah, well, I'm just, one of my friends just told me about it, I've got to be excited, but right now I've got this guy I have to beat for, so I'm looking forward to this fight, it's a couple of weeks.
Any ideas on the stadium, Frank? I know it's a bit premature, but you used West Ham, didn't you, before? Would that be the likely one?
They would do, but you know what? Great plans can easily be upset. There's no such thing as an upset, it would be in the dictionary anyway. Rudenko is undefeated. Undefeated fighters are dangerous fighters. We know he can whack. He comes from Ukraine, he comes from the land of the world champions. That's where he comes from. He's got a good reputation and he can play, and Derek's got to get over that.
Just give me a cab driver so I can fight
But, it is what it is, and he has to win that fight. Provided, as I say, he comes through, then obviously that's what we'd like to happen. And I was just sort of maybe jumping the gun with you guys in a much that because Tyson Fury's fighting on the card, obviously the obvious question, can these two guys get it on? We've been calling for the fight for a long time now to try and make it, so we are where we are.
Will you arrange Tyson's opponent with that next job?
No, that's our job. That's our job. As I say, we haven't done it. We actually agreed everything about 2 hours ago.
Do again flew and fight somebody from overseas.
Yeah, the fight overseas. Yeah, it's no one from here. Coming down, so it'll be an overseas. I think it's only had one fight, isn't it, in a year? Any other questions? Are we all done? Thank you.
If you have the boxes outside for a picture.